Mr. Sue, what are your thoughts about the concerns about the hurricane relative to preparing for a football game?
Honestly, I mean, we've gone through this last year, so looking at that situation, looking at where we're right now, all we can do is really focus on football. Let the higher-ups from Gase and our ownership and our front office be concerned with the game, and us prepare. So whether we play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I believe this team will be ready.
How much would moving the game to the bye week in Week 11 impact you from a football standpoint and from a team standpoint?
Like I said, I don't know what the plan is, and I'm not going to really focus on it. I'm just going to be prepared to go against Tampa's offense, and that's what I think everybody else is planning on doing. It's the message that us as leaders on this team are going to continue to emphasize on, and then when we have to play, we're going to play.
Are you worried on a personal level? You know, you have family, home, everything, with the Category 5 potentially heading at us. What are your thoughts about that away from football, about the community and how dangerous this could be?
Definitely concerned about the community in South Florida as a whole, really the whole state, especially with we're in a state of emergency. Luckily, my family doesn't like me, so they're up in Portland, Oregon, and in Detroit, and up north, so they're safe for the most part. But myself, we'll figure something out.
Any message to the fans about thinking about them or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely thinking about them. Please be safe, be smart. Obviously, listen to all the messages that are given to people, and like I said, be smart.
Is there any sort of level of frustration on the players' side, just kind of wanting to know when the game's going to be?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think our mindset, and personally, my mindset's all concerned about the offense. Understand that this is our second day of practice and getting real familiar with Tampa and their particular offense. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to when we will play, but not too concerned because I mean, whether it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it'll eventually, hopefully, happen soon.
When you're playing a team without starting running back, Doug Martin's been suspended for this game. How do you prepare in terms of who do you prepare for at the back?
I think you prepare for multiple backs as you do for any game. At the end of the day, we know Doug is going to most likely be out. I believe he's suspended. But Jacquizz Rodgers is a great player. Played against him when he was in Atlanta. I've known him since he was at Oregon State, and look forward to playing against him and whoever else he has in their committee.
Hey Dominic, what lessons can you take from last year's slow start to avoid that and have a fast start this season?
I think it's good for this young team, even though I'm an older guy, that they've went through that experience and knew how to fight their way out of it. At the same time, when we look at this particular season coming up, we know it's a situation we don't want to put ourselves in. So it wasn't easy to get out of, and we didn't get out the best way. But at the end of the day, it's a new season. We have new focuses, and we understand what we need to do, and it's taking it one game at a time.
Most of your season, you've played 85% of the snaps. Do you see any change in that? Do you foresee any change in that this year?
I'm a guy that loves being on the field, so it's very hard for me to pull myself off, even though I may be getting older, whatever it may be. I honestly go back home and train to play every single snap as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be out there and go 100 miles an hour when I am. When Coach T pulls me out and asks me to sit and whatever it may be. Obviously, we've got great young guys that can play in Gaucho and Jordan and Vincent. So if I happen to be on the bench for a couple plays here and there, so be it. I'm going to cheer those guys on, but when I'm back home, I'm going to go 100 miles an hour.
If I could follow up on that. So how does that work? Do you ask out? Do they make you come out? How does it get determined when you're not there?
I don't know if there's a true method to the madness. I think if we're on a 10-play drive and I'm only at 60%, it's time for me to come out. But if I can still go at 100 miles an hour after 10 or 15 plays, I'm going to keep going. I think that's what the great thing about our defense and our defensive line is that we're all interchangeable. So all of us can come in, play any particular position, whether it's in, tackle, and vice versa.
Have you watched any episodes of Hard Knocks this summer? And if so, have you taken anything from it?
No, I haven't watched any Hard Knocks. I saw that they were on it, but no, I didn't take the time to peek in as I was in camp myself.
Your career parallels that of Gerald McCoy quite a bit, going back to your days in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
He's somebody you're friendly with, and how would you compare your game?
That's probably why I was laughing, because Gerald was on the face of Hard Knocks, and I saw his video. We were together on I believe, an ESPN shoot this summer. So definitely friendly with him. Seen him obviously coming out. We've known each other since college. So good dude. Love being around him when we're not going against each other.
Speaking of shoots, you were in a commercial there with DeMarcus Cousins for Foot Locker. How was it? What was that experience like with
was great. I love being able to work with other guys, and especially from other sports, guys that I've respected and seen them grow up in their own ways. Especially when he was at Kentucky, he was with some other younger guys that I know from back home that he played with. So always fun and exciting to do cool things together. So I look forward to more opportunities like it. But it's good to be around those type of guys and see how they view the world.
When they made that pitch to you in terms of playing on your personality, what was your initial reaction to it?
It's always fun to make fun of yourself. So be lighthearted, and I think as you get mature, you can do more and more of that.
Who's the better commercial?
You say what?
Who's the better actor?
Who's a better actor? I don't know. You got to look at the body of work and who's done a little bit more.
In the commercial, there was a license plate that says VLL.
Uh-huh.
Is that more of a subliminal, or is it just
Honestly, somebody brought that up to me. I didn't know about that until somebody mentioned it to me, so I really can't speak on that.
No, again, as pro athletes, you guys are conditioned to just think about, what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you almost have to be like that when you have a situation like this where there's so much uncertainty?
I think to some extent, yes, especially when we're in the building. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. When I go home, I got to take care of my house, do certain things, check in with my parents, make sure my dad keeps texting me, make sure you get away and do what you have to do, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, we come in here and when we're in these walls, we focus on what we need to focus on. And then at the same time, you got to be human and understand what's going on and be able to adjust and adapt in certain situations.
How do you feel physically after going through all the training camp and then having a little bit of a break there?
I feel great. I think Coach T and Coach Gase did a great job for us older guys. There's very few of us, but I feel honestly great. I look forward to going into the season playing all 16 and plus.